underscore lifestyle coach. Tez in the motherfucking building. About to bring you what y'all needed to know. Because you didn't even know that what you need to know is about to be what he's about to let you know.
Yes, sir. Let's fucking get it. We're out here, high demand underscore Tez, bringing you with another fire podcast, adding value. Today we're going to break down the difference between a blue pill mindset and how they view the world and the red pill mindset and how you view the world. So we're going to break that shit down on how the two different lenses, how they think, how they operate, so you can decide what lens you want to see the world through. So let's fucking get it.
That's actually a very powerful way to describe it. The lens through which you want to see the world. Women see the world through a pair of rosy colored glasses that are pink and rainbow and sparkly and sugar. Men see the world through either a red pill or a blue pill. But on 5-star, I'm just saying, you'll always be able to see the world through a green pill when we're done with this show here today.
Hell yeah. So we're going to get right into it, man. The difference between a red pill and blue pill. Let's just break it down in simple terms. Blue pill people, they see the world through more of like an ideal, kind of like a feelings lens, like it should be this way. It makes me feel better if things are this way. Red pill is more of the truth, like fuck how I feel, what I think, what is real. So that's more of a red pill way of seeing things, and then the blue pill way of seeing things is more of like what's real doesn't matter as much. It's about how I feel and how other people feel, and it's just not ideal. But that's a big difference between a red pill and blue pill. So if you're red pill, you see things for what it really is. If you're blue pill, you kind of just see things for how they should be, or how you want them to be ideally. So as a man, and you could be a blue pill girl, and this isn't just on men, like anyone could be blue pill or red pill. So we'll break it down specifically for the man, because that's who I'm here to help. That's who we're here to help. So as a man, if you are a blue pill, you go through life growing up, and as you're in a young adult and as you grow into an older adult, all your beliefs and your values are based on, a lot of times, what you were told when you were younger. So you never kind of adopted your own mindset as a blue pill person. Because when you're blue pill, I believe a lot of people grow up blue pill for the most part. So when you're blue pill and you grow up, you kind of still have those same beliefs. You never branch off and like find your own way of thinking. Because like if your mom or your dad raised you one way when you were growing up, you never just disconnected from that and you've stuck with that. You never like challenged your beliefs. Like blue pill people, what I've noticed is they don't challenge their beliefs as much. They don't question their way of thinking. It's mainly just, I was told this, so I'm going to believe this. This makes me feel good, so this is what it is. So that's how blue pill people see the world, and red pill, they're more real with it. So
strap into your motherfucking seats and put on your seatbelt, because your boy is about to take over on this shit and give you a real motherfucking breakdown. If there's one episode that you guys need to tune into, it's going to be this episode on how to break down the ideologies and what they mean, thus going forward. I need you guys to lock in with us and make sure that you like this video, share this video with at least 5 of your friends. It's 5-star, 5 of your friends. Come on, you already know. Subscribe. Follow us on X. Make sure that you're following us on Instagram. Make sure that you're checking us out on Snapchat. Shout out to you guys on Snapchat, by the way. A lot of you guys on there have been giving us massive amounts of views and engagement. And shout out to you guys on TikTok. There is a never-ending fight and argument over ideologies that we put on that platform over there, and I'm surprised at how many like pieces of content have been left up versus how many been taken down or like sound obliterated. But to see you guys over there just chatting it up and going ham back and forth on some of those Karen debates and other things that me and Tez have said going back and forth here, it's nice to see you guys tuning in and locking in, and we're locking in with you now. When it comes to the red pill versus the blue pill ideology, I'm going to run through a whole spectrum of things so we can cover it throughout the show real quick, right? Shout out to Donovan Sharp, man. I've got your number. You're a very cool dude to talk to, by the way. If you guys don't know Donovan Sharp, he's wrote pretty cool books. One, 48 Laws of Sharp, like 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and How to Decode Womanese, which is a episode that me and Tez have gone over here, right? Now, in a conversation that I had with Donovan Sharp on his show, I mentioned to Donovan Sharp, and I've talked to him about this since that time, a book called Outwitting the Devil. And I said, Donovan, a lot of this red pill and a lot of this blue pill ideology can really be traced all the way back to that in Hollywood. And if I were to kind of just like really succinctly summarize what the red pill ideology is versus what the blue pill ideology is in terms of the Matrix movie that came out in the 90s, red pill simply means the truth and blue pill simply means the lies. And in a modern subtext, you can either go with the lies that are propagated through propaganda in society, or you can go with the truth that is discovered through brotherhood, through friendship. I myself tell people all the time, I am a natural born red pill. I've been able to see the truth since birth. And with that kind of ability or with that kind of gift and curse at the same time, you're able to see the world for what it is at a young age and deal with the consequences of that thus far. And being red-pilled and seeing the truth is very much a gift and a curse no matter where you are in that journey. If you're red pill raging right now, trust me, we've been where you are. I understand what you're feeling. But red pill ideology is really your ability to look at something for what it is and say something along the lines of, wow, all my friends are saying that if this girl has slept with everybody, I'm going to be super mature and secure if I marry that girl too. But that's a blue pill way of thinking because everybody's saying that. That's a lie. It promotes like horror propaganda, horror ideology. Whereas the one guy who looks at everybody and says, no, I'm not going to do that because that's not a fair deal to me. And it's not a fair deal to me because I know the truth. And the truth could be going as far back as the Bible or as far back as male biology, which would be in turn of creation. And I know if a woman has been passed around by multiple men, and truthfully, that's going to be a bad deal for me because she won't be able to pair bond with me, and it's an L to my status in society for her behavior. Before I go any further, man, are we locking into the truth here on what red pill and blue pill ideology is?
Of course, man. And it's like, if you're blue pill, then you identify more with the feminine frame. Like when you're blue pill, you're automatically a simp if you're blue pill, because you're like girls. They view the world in like a blue pill lens more so because it benefits them. Like, because if you're blue pill, it's like it's more for the benefit of women. So it's like fucking everything that you align with, it benefits women. If you don't care about a woman's past, that benefits women. If you fucking are a stepdad and you fucking go wife up a girl who already has kids, you are blue pill. Like it's like you're protecting the feminine imperative. You're protecting women from their bad decisions. Like blue pill people, they defend women on their bad decisions. This is just as far as women dealing with women. So they're the guys who says, I don't care about her past. I don't care if she already has a kid. I don't care. I'm going to treat her like she's better than me. I don't give a fuck if she disrespects me as long as I'm getting sex. I'm going to stick with her. She's going to get my resource. So that's a blue pill way of seeing things. Like you're going against your masculine biological makeup if you're fucking blue pill. And blue pill people are afraid they cannot stand on their beliefs. They're afraid of the outcome. So that's the main thing why a lot of guys are blue pills, because they have red pill thoughts. They have this feeling that something's wrong. They're masculine, but they just fucking they have this feeling that something's wrong, but they never speak on it because they're afraid of the consequences. So there are a lot of blue pill guys out there, I believe, that are actually red pill deep down, but they're so afraid of the consequences, whether their friends won't like them or what their parents will think. So they just stick with their blue pill way of thinking. And also, it's hard to question your belief. Like the outcome, it's like change. Like in sales, that's all you talk about is change. Like people fucking hate change so much. Like they'll rather sit in the pain that they're living in than deal with change. So it's like some people are they don't want to question their beliefs and they're afraid of what might be it. Like if they break that fucking belief system that they have on all the lies. Like imagine growing up 20, 30 years you realize after all those years, everything you've told has been a lie. That's where the fucking red pill rage comes in. Like, so a lot of people, they'll rather just stick with that lie and keep believing it, because the hurt that they're gonna feel from fucking finding out that they've been living a lie the whole time, it's just gonna fucking destroy them. So I believe red pill rage doesn't really ever, like, you're always gonna feel some sort of like red pill rage for the most part, at least from my perspective. But you just learn how to operate and still fucking just be civilized and not be a fucking idiot, or not go being a mute around in life and fucking just operating in life. But the red pill rage, that kind of like, because when you're just seeing shit through one lens and everyone that you're around is seeing shit through another lens, you're just like, fuck, like this shit is crazy. But blue pill guys do not stand on their beliefs. Red pill guys do.
Not only that, I want you guys to tune in right here, right now, and really lock in on this. If there's one piece of literature that I could get you to read right now, it would be Plato's allegory about the cave. Plato's cave allegory. If you don't know that, well, guess what you're about to right now. If you attended college in America, most of you guys have probably seen that excerpt, and if not, we're about to educate you right now. There's a group of men who are being held prisoner in a cave. They're all tied up to a wall. There is a fire behind their heads, and they only see the wall in front of them, and they only see the shadows that are cast upon the wall. One of the guys escapes that place, runs out of the cave, and sees that there's more to life than all that they've ever seen on that wall. He goes back down to the prisoners and says, guys, there's so much more in the light. There's so much more out of this cave. I see elephants and giraffes and camels, and all these people are moving, and there's pyramids, and there's rubies and money and wine pouring out of golden cups all over the place. And as they're hearing him, they basically start to realize that they hear what he's saying, but because they can't visualize it or they've never seen it, they can't believe what he's saying. So because they don't know what's directly behind them, what's on the other side of the truth, what's right next to their physical human body, they don't know the truth because they haven't seen the light from which he had seen. And that really is the true metaphorical way in which the red pill and the blue pill lenses are. If you were to break it down in terms of the ether, you're either covered in the lies and the scales of Satan or in the blood of Jesus Christ. If you're going to break it down in the Bible, lies and the truth. If you're going to break it down in politics, Republican, Democrat. If you're going to break it down into reality and dating, those who are cucked and those who do the fucking the right way. When it comes to red pill and blue pill ideology, what you're going to see is we want you guys to be able to apply that to your dating life. And that's a lot of what you'll see me and Tez do here, is break down your ability to see from a red pill ideology what is true about the situation that you're in when you're dating, and what situation is something you might not be able to see until the red pill can show you the bad situation that you're in.
For sure, 1,000%. And with being a blue pill, it's like you're expecting a certain outcome based on the way that you're. It's like blue pill guys, you go against your biological makeup. You're going against fucking what you really believe to appease other people, and it's like you still don't get rewarded for it. So that's why I believe a lot of blue pill guys are frustrated, because it's like they're behaving as nice guys. They're trying to make everyone happy, but they're not getting sex from that. They're not getting respected from that. So when you're being blue pill, from my experience, when you're being blue pill, you don't get the result. It's like you're behaving a certain way and you're expecting a certain result because of the way that you're behaving. But then you're upset because you're going against your natural biological makeup. So you're doing that to get a certain outcome, but you're still not getting the outcome. So then you just end up being frustrated at yourself. It's like you're mad at people, whether it's a woman or your friends for not respecting you, but really it's your fault because you haven't made the change and told yourself the truth about how life works or how to behave. So I believe a lot of blue pill guys they're just frustrated because they're living this ideal life. They're fucking opening all the doors for girls. They're fucking putting women first. They're being the fucking nice guy that needs to talk to his wife about every fucking move that he makes before he can do it, but he's still getting disrespected. guys, single blue pill guys aren't getting laid or they're not getting respected from women. And it's like they're doing, on paper, they're doing all the right shit. They were raised to put women on a pedestal. They were raised to treat women nice, fucking like their sugar and spice and everything nice. They were told to do all the good, right shit from their parents or grandparents, but times have fucking changed. Your parents, your grandparents grew up in the 1950s, 1960s, where feminism was just kicking off. Girls are more like ladies, so you could be more of a gentleman. You can do those things. But now, the way that you acted in the 1950s, 1960s as a man, you could be a gentleman and still fucking get laid and have sex, be an average guy. But now those same fucking traits and guys will get you disrespected, get you walked all over, not get you any pussy. So blue pill guys, they're still living in like they're not living in the present moment today as far as their beliefs and how to behave around, especially with dealing with women. They still have this mindset of the 1950s on what it used to be. And they just haven't adapted, because what was okay back then with dealing with women, it's not okay now. The behavior back then, opening all the doors, bringing girls flowers on a first date, you weren't considered blue pill for doing that back then. That was just what gentlemen did, because men were men and women were women. But now, if you take it to the same, you adopt those same beliefs from back then, you fucking bring your flowers on the first date, you open all the car doors for her, she's going to think less of you. She's going to punish you for that, because then it's like it's something wrong with you. You shouldn't be behaving this way. You're being too nice. You're overcompensating. So a lot of blue pill guys are still living, they have a mindset of like the 1950s on what things should be. And that's just how the world doesn't work like that. So blue pill guys really aren't good at adapting. They're not good at adapting and challenging their beliefs. And that's really what it comes down to with that. Because if they were, I mean, you'd see life for what it is and actually start behaving the way that you need to or you should to get the outcome that you want, which is going with your original masculine frame and your biological makeup. And now with the red pill guys, they're more publicly shamed, but in private they get rewarded more. So women will publicly shame him. He's toxic. He's fucking controlling. They even call fucking red pill guys insecure. He's a fucking asshole. He thinks he's the shit. He's full of himself. In public, they will say all this to their friends. They will say all this around the blue pill guys, and the blue pill guys are sitting there like, yes, I knew you fucking that fucking asshole. He doesn't deserve her. He fucking treats her like shit. He's cocky. He just, oh fuck, I knew it. I knew that he was a fucking asshole. And these girls say this around like blue pill guys, and they say this in public, but in private, that red pill guy who fucking doesn't give a fuck, who's toxically masculine, who's fucking has boundaries, she's fucking him behind closed doors. So a lot of blue pill guys are scared to be red pill, because the red pill guys, everyone hates the red pill guys in public, but behind closed doors, people actually respect them, and the girls actually want to fuck them. And that's another thing that's really big that guys need to notice is blue pill guys they're loved, they're applauded in public. They're the good guy in public, but behind closed doors, nobody respects them. They're being disrespected by their wife, and they're really just not content with life with the way that they behave, because they're not getting the outcome that they want. So it's the other way around with red pill guys. They get hated in public, they're loved behind closed doors, they're actually respected, and that's what you want to aim for as a man, is not being liked, but being respected. So, because a lot of guys might get confused, and you might be in the workplace as a blue pill guy, and fucking everyone fucking loves you, they go along with what you're saying. It's kind of because they don't actually really even trust you. That's another thing a lot of times is like red pill guys' beliefs will get challenged a little bit more. They'll get a little bit more pushback sometimes in public. It's kind of because they're more trusted. A lot of times with blue pill guys, people just kind of go along with what you're saying because they just don't trust you like as a blue pill guy. Like it's kind of like, I don't know, he might fucking, the blue pill guys like shoot up schools and shit. Like that's really what it is. So it's like blue pill guys are applauded in public, disrespected in closed doors. Red pill guys are fucking hated in public, loved behind closed doors.
Yo, big facts, man. Big facts. Big man things. And yo, Kenzie and Reagan, I see you guys in the chat. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to anyone who comments all up in the 5-star live stream. Now, the way that Tesla's breaking that down, I do fuck with that, and I do agree with that. You know, because the blue pill ideology is always gonna originate with the 1950s hard wiring, but like when he was talking about adaptation, you got to realize that the women changed. The women changed. They completely changed. If you're going to act like how women are supposed to be for your hard wiring, but not adapt to how they actually are behaving, you're going to be caught in a lot of traps. For example, with the blue pill mentality, you're going to be thinking like, okay, women love me from an unconditional lens, an unconditional viewpoint. And because they love me with unconditional love and authority, as if it is a eternal being of purity and virtue, what happens is you don't realize with like a red pill mentality, you're going to see the woman for what she is, which is going to be hypergamous, which means that she will love what you're able to do and provide until you're no longer useful. And then we'll tell you, stay useful, motherfucker. Get your ass in the gym. Get your ass making money. Build yourself into the best man, 5-star gentleman that you could be. Make yourself attractive and always keep track of your progress to retain your woman and retain your vigor and your spot in the sexual dating market. We don't want you to lose. We don't want you to be home alone. We want you to be linked up with a woman who's completely there for you. Another thing that a person is going to look at a blue pill mentality from is marriage, and they're going to say this is going to be the greatest thing for you. This is going to solidify your family. This is going to be a really good way for you to step up and be a man. You're going to be a great man for doing this. I'm really glad that you're settling down. Whereas in the red pill, we'll say, holy shit, that is a trap. If you get yourself married, what's going to happen is you're inviting the third party of the government into your relationship in a trap that's completely biased for the woman in the relationship with you to be incentivized to break the relationship with you, for her to get more money out of you, look her best, get some plastic surgery, live her best life, and go on with her hypergamous ass to go fuck somebody else and leave you home alone. And we don't want that for you. You know what I'm saying? We want you to be out here and we want you to be winning. And if you're listening to guys like me, the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. And the truth is that God has made the woman for the man to be his helper. And it does not matter the number of women that you want. If you ask the good Lord for your woman, you shall have them if you believe that you are supposed to have more than one. And that's how I like to get it and get it done and have a little fun.
Hell yeah, and it's interesting how it works. Like blue is normally the lie, and red is normally the truth. Like whether it's the fucking this has no correlation, but whether it's the movie The Matrix, the fucking Republicans and Democrats, it's like Democrats lean more towards the ideal way of thinking. You could be 30, have 30 genders. There's 30 genders. You could be whatever the fuck you feel like. Red Republicans there's only two genders. Like obviously there's the truth is there's two genders. So it's interesting, like when you really think about it, when you look into it, it's like red is the truth and blue is just the lie. And with it's alpha fucks beta bucks. So Rolo came up with that. Shout out to Rolo.
Shout out to Rolo Tomasi and Michael Sartain.
Yeah, shout out to Rolo. So alpha fucks beta bucks. So the alpha dude, the red pill alpha dude is fucking her. He's the one that nuts in her, has a kid by her. And then the blue pill dude, and then he dips off her. They just don't end up being in a relationship. And then the blue pill dude comes along, and then he comes to the rescue, and she uses him for his resources. So now he's kind of just there as security, because the alpha dude that she actually respected, he either just left or it didn't work out with them. So now it's the beta dude that she uses for his resources for long term. So a lot of you, it's like a girl will she's gonna fuck the bad dude quick, but then the dude who's a nice guy, the good guy, he has to wait for the pussy. So I say that for the blue pill guys, like you're being told to do all the right shit, but it's not getting you the outcome that you want. So in order to get the outcome that you want, you're gonna do a lot of uncomfortable true shit. So you're gonna have to stand on what you believe in. You're gonna have to make people mad, because blue pill guys are afraid to push the boundary, or afraid to upset people. Like they're not really stating what they believe, so they kind of just go with the flow. So if you're a blue pill guy, You really just have to stand on your word, start fucking saying what you believe. Who gives a fuck what people think? And that's another thing. I've said this before. Get in the gym. Get strong. Because the stronger you get, the less you're going to give a fuck about what people think. Who gives a fuck? Someone disagree with you? Okay, then what are we going to, like, now it's time to fight. Like, we're going to have to fight then. I'm not saying that it's ever that serious, but a lot of blue pill guys are just afraid of the outcome if they go against the grain. So it's like, don't be afraid to go against the grain. Say what you believe. Who gives a fuck about the outcome? Because at the end of the day, that's what really makes you a man, is being able to defend your word. And that's why I believe it is harder for a lot of guys to be red pill, is because you actually have to, you're going to be going against the grain. Like 20 people are going to say go left, and then you're the red pill dude that says, no, I'm going to go right because I believe that this is right. So they don't go with the crowd. So then it's like you're put in a position to have to stand on your word and fight against what you believe in. So, and a lot of guys are just afraid to go against the grain and go against the crowd. They want to just get along with everyone and make everyone happy. But that's not how you get respected as a man. The only way to get think about the most respected men that you know are in the time that we live in today, or the fucking men in the past, whether it's Martin Luther King, fucking Donald Trump's respected, Andrew Tate. Like, it's guys who are fucking, they upset a lot of people, but they're respected at the end of the day. So you have to ask yourself, am I being liked or am I being respected? And as a blue pill guy, you really end up getting the short end of the stick long term because no one respects you.
Yeah. Respect is a big component of sex, and that is a topic that we talk about a lot on this show, right? Yeah. If you are a blue-pilled guy, unfortunately, deep down in your core ideology, you believe that sex is to be rewarded for your good behavior. So if you bring in the groceries, or if you take out the garbage, the girl could look at you and say, "Good boy. Good boy. You did a good job. You good boy," right? But if you're a truly red-pilled man, you know that from commanding your respect and being a leader and keeping yourself in a really strong frame and leading through morality that's based in virtue, you will not only be able to command respect, but sex will be a natural byproduct of the respect that you have earned, right? That's where you understand it to come from. Sex comes as a natural byproduct of your status, your ability to command value. Another thing about people that are in the blue pill is that their mentality is going to be very much like, if I work hard, if I work really, really hard work is going to be success. And, that's very Matrix-based thinking. In fact, when Neo in the Matrix was, what was his name? Mr. Anderson, right? When he was Mr. Anderson in the Matrix, he literally was in a cubicle being Thomas Anderson, and they would dump just piles of work on his desk, and his job was just a meaningless computer programming job. And when he started to see the truth that he wasn't meant to be hard work equals success type of mentality all the time, he began to fight the agents. He began to fight for his spot to come out of the Matrix. And when he realizes his fight, which is a lot more close to being an entrepreneur, he takes it into his own hands, which is a lot more closer to being in leadership, which is a lot more closer to being real red-pilled. So if you're, versus the hard work mentality where hard work equals success, you would be more in a mentality where you're using frame, virtue, and leadership combined to put yourself in a mentality that's going to garner the respect and the forthwith that you're going to need to push yourself into the spot that guarantees you're going to be in the 1%, somewhere near the 1%, or somewhere above the 1%, because you're grinding so fucking hard to get where you need to go, because there is not one red pill man alive that does not think money will be the object of his freedom in some form or compassion. Another thing that I'll say that I've written down here is that the thing that blue pill people think is if you really, really, really believe in yourself, you're going to be that guy. Don't worry. It's like a Hollywood bullshit trick, right? If you just believe in yourself, she's going to love you for who you are. If you just believe in yourself, you're going to have the career that you want. Believe in yourself. It's the framework for the foundational Hollywood narrative of a bunch of bullshit stuff that you see on TV. It's the bullshit in commercials. It's the bullshit in movies. It's the bullshit in rom-coms. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. But in the red pill, you would never believe in yourself. You probably would have a lot of faith in yourself or a lot of faith in God, but you would know that respect is earned and that you would not believe in yourself, but you would show the fucking work. You would show the proof. You'd be congruent with who you say you are and put yourself out there and show the results and let people come and see what you've added to the free market capitalistically for others to participate because you have learned how to add value.
Oh yeah, and blue pill people, what I notice is they prioritize like feelings over, and I said this before, they prioritize feelings over what's real. So as a blue pill guy, you gotta really just realize like, fuck how I feel about this, what's real and what's gonna give me the result that I want. Because as a blue pill guy, just worrying about your feelings all the time, trying to appease everyone, that's not how the world works. Like again, you're identifying more as a woman when you start prioritizing your feelings more over what's real. So that's something you need to think about as a blue pill guy is fuck how you feel, fuck your feelings, what is real, what is going to give me the results, because that is what matters. So stop prioritizing the way that you feel or stop prioritizing how other people feel. I'm not saying be a fucking crazy person out here and just disregard everyone and fucking don't respect them. I'm not saying that, but at the end of the day, you have to fucking be a man, stand on your word. Who gives a fuck what they think? Who gives a fuck if they like you? The goal here is to be respected, not liked. Who gives a fuck about being liked? Because a lot of blue pill guys who worry, going through life worrying about if everyone likes them all day. Like I said, no one fucking respects them. As a man, it's about being respected, not being liked. Red pill guys are more respected, they're not liked. And blue pill guys are more liked, they're not respected. And if you're talking about getting sex or getting laid, girls fuck guys that they respect, not guys that they like. When they do fuck guys that they like, it's kind of like he worked hard enough. He earned the pussy. Like he just did everything. He's kind of just been there. Like he stuck around for a while. He earned it. He fucking did all the right shit, and he fucking took me on a certain amount of dates. It's like women make rules for blue pill guys and they break rules for red pill guys. So you want to be the guy she's breaking the rules for, who's doing the shit that she says that she doesn't normally do, or fucking it's her first time doing this shit. Like you want to be that guy, not the guy who's like, no, you gotta wait 3 months to fuck me. I don't usually do this. I gotta go on at least 3 dates. She's gonna start really fucking negotiating sex with you as a blue pill guy because she doesn't really have that burning desire, because she knows deep down that you're a bitch as a blue pill guy and you put her above you. You prioritize her feelings over yours. And that's another thing with blue pill guys is they prioritize women over themselves. I'm not saying like treat them like shit or anything, but do not put them on a pedestal. Blue pill guys believe that if they put women on a pedestal, they treat them like queens, sugar and spice and everything nice, that they're going to get the results that they want. But no, that it's the complete fucking opposite. Girls actually don't like you for that. Like, there's so many guys that I talk to in sales. I need to talk to my wife. I need to talk to the boss. And they're referring to their fucking wife as the boss, bro. Like, I need to talk to the boss. And in their brain, because I know how they think, in their brain, they think that, like, that's like the coolest shit, that's going to get them laid, that's going to make their fucking wife's pussy wet. And it's like, she is so disgusted by that. Like, when you understand and realize how women think, they do not want you to put them on a pedestal. So it's like a lot of blue pill guys, they put women on a pedestal thinking that that's what's going to get them laid, but it's actually the complete opposite. That's what's going to dry up her pussy, is you putting on her pedestal. She wants you to be better than her. She wants you to put her down. Like, not put her down, but she wants you to fucking establish that fucking line, put that line that I am better than you. It's me and then she's under here. That's what she wants. Now, if you ask her that, she's going to say, no, I don't want that. That's just a fucking toxically masculine guy. But women never say the truth out loud. They'll never agree to an uncomfortable truth that makes them look bad. But behind closed doors, it's what actually she likes. It's what makes her pussy wet. So, as a blue pill guy, stop fucking prioritizing women's beliefs and what they want and shit, because it's not going to get you respected. So and the reason why they don't respect it is because they know you're not biologically made to believe this shit. They know you're meant to be the complete opposite. So that's why they don't respect it, because it's like they know deep down is he's just doing this for sex. And they've been around so many guys. They fucking had so many interactions with guys. They know when a guy who's just doing shit, saying shit, all the shit just to get laid, just for sex, and they know he doesn't really believe it. Rather, you want to be the guy who just doesn't give a fuck, who's just being completely fucking telling the truth, is like you have no fucking, you're being unapologetic about who you are. That's what she actually respects. So be that fucking guy. Stop prioritizing their feelings and all that shit, because they do not respect it.
They don't respect it, bro. Blue pill women hate men. Red pill women love men. Blue pill women vote for Kamala. Red pill women vote for Trump or don't vote. You feel me?
And red pill women are normally fucking better looking. Like, what I've noticed is girls that are red pill, they fucking look better than fucking blue pill girls. Like, if you find a bad bitch, like, she's gonna want a dude who's masculine as fuck, who like thinks he's the shit, who knows he's better than her. Like, that's what she wants. Like, these fucking bad bitches don't want some fucking simp. Yeah, they might. I'm not saying that they won't use a simp and use him for his money and shit. Yeah, they're gonna do that all day, every day. But what they want, what they respect, what they're more attracted to is fucking the guy who's toxically masculine, who just doesn't give a fuck. But I've noticed that bad bitches want red pill guys. It's the ugly fucking trash ass hoes that want blue pill niggas.
Literally. It's always like that, right? Like, blue pill people are responding to the way that things used to be in the 1950s. Blue pill people really think, yo, listen, I just talked to this girl. I just had this amazing approach. I'm going to buy her flowers. The moment that I see her, she's going to love those flowers. She's going to enjoy this moment. It's going to be a beautiful time. It's going to be us riding into the sunset, sharing a love story in harmony. Beautiful, blazed into the sunset. It's going to be a magnificent view, us two in love. It's just not that way, because you would understand that in order for that girl to get any type of reward from you, you'd be thinking from a red pill lens, which means that you provide experiences upon compliance being given. You do not go and give a girl that you just met flowers like a blue pill person would. You would vet the girl, come to understand the girl, gauge to see how much she likes you, spend some time with her, see where that interest really is, and upon vetting her interest and coming to understand her interest in you and solely you and hopefully only you, because she'll meet that door real fucking quick if she's not for you and only for you. What's gonna happen is you're gonna rely on providing experiences to her that she earned. She earned them, so you give them to her, right? If that experience is, you want to take her to Europe or Morocco or on a cruise or to have some sort of extravagant dinner or time, it's because she really went out of her way to add value to your life and make sure that your name has been built up to be better upon the existence of her compliance to you. She provides value to your daily life, whether it be sex, silence, sandwiches, speed, organization, whatever she does it for you, and she does it for you with this big fat smile on her face. Another one is that what's going to happen is that these blue pill dudes really need to send a lot of text messages out to these girls, man. They like to keep texting, and they chase like the validation of the experience from the woman like messaging them back, right? So they're like sitting there on the phone like, oh my God, I'm texting Susie. Oh look, she's texting back. Oh my God, like that is some gay shit, bro. That is some super gay blue pill behavior. You gotta understand that competence comes from the confidence that you gained from being a G in the gym, doing what you need to do so you can have the accomplishments that you need to be a real fucking guy. And when you're a real guy, you value your time. And because you value your time, you would know in a red pill lens that when you went up and you talked to the girl, that you're already the shit. You should have been the shit before you already talked to the girl. In fact, let me go ahead and shout out Brandon Carter real quick, bro. Brandon Carter, one time, he made a video that said, listen, bro, if you want to date a girl, all you got to do is become a 6'2" black millionaire with abs and a lot of disposable income dripping in the form of jewelry from your body to let her know that you like her, and then you can ask her out on a date. That fucking logic, bro, I love that shit, because that shows you how much he values his time. He decided to become a fucking 6'2" superhero before he decided to go and ask any of these girls out on dates, because he knows that he's now accomplished shit with his 5 different bank accounts and his war chest all organized to the brink of time for whatever he would need out in a scenario with his free time with the girl anyway. And upon that understanding, has the accomplishments to provide experiences that would be worth the girl's time anyway, so he could enjoy what he's doing with her, making it a seamless experience in dating. The next thing I'll say is that a blue pill person thinks, oh man, I'm talking to Susie, and Susie is so good to me, and I've been in Susie's friend zone for so long, but if I just hold on long enough, if I just keep pushing, if I just hang on by the skin of my teeth in this moment, Susie will release me from the friend zone, and I will be worthy of having sex with her. Whereas a red pill guy would say, yo, friend zone, that is the exit point. Goodbye.
That's some fucked up shit. And like, there's a quote like, you're either at peace with yourself and at war with the world, or you're at war with yourself and at peace with the world. As a blue pill guy, you're at war with yourself and at peace with the world, because you're appeasing the world. You're making everyone else happy. You're fucking just being this person to appease people, make them feel good. But really, you're at war with yourself, because the way that you're behaving is not really true to who you really are. So that quote applies to the blue pill frame way of thinking, because it's like, fuck how you feel, what you think. It's about how you make other people feel and prioritizing their feelings. So it sounds good, like, yeah, I'm a good person for that. But the reason why no one respects it is because they know you don't really believe it. So they know you have no, it's like stand for nothing and fall for anything, or stand for something and fall for nothing. Well, you can, if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. So you're the guy who's standing for nothing and you're falling for anything, because you're not really saying what your beliefs are. So you're the guy that's at war with himself and at peace with the world, because everyone's like, yeah, I love being around this guy, yeah, because he just appeases me all day, and fucking I don't even respect him, because I know he doesn't stand for anything. He doesn't say what he really thinks. He doesn't say what he really believes. So you're that guy. So the red pill guy, he's really going to be at peace with himself and at war with the world, because the world's going to be trying to bring him down, because he's a fucking masculine, toxic guy that's unpredictable, that they can't control him. But he's at peace with himself, because he's fucking saying what he believes. He's saying fucking what he thinks. He's not lying to himself about anything. All of it's true inside for him. And then the world's mad at him for that. Is because he's like, fuck it, I'm putting myself first. I'm putting my beliefs first. I don't give a fuck if you get mad. Fuck the consequences. I'm with whatever comes with it. So it's like, you would rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world than the other way around. Because then you're just going to be fucking, you're just mad. You're fucking in public. You're all smiles and everything's great and everyone loves you. But when you get home, you're like, fuck, you're exhausted. Like, I just had to fucking put on this mask all day, and now I'm just fucking pissed. You're really going home like, fuck these people, fuck this guy, fuck her, I don't even like these people and all this shit. You're really like upset when you get at home, but then in the world you're like this happy person. It's because you're just fucking, everything's alive for you. So as a man, you want to be at peace with yourself and at war with the world. As a man, you're always at war. Just to some extent, you're going to always be at war with something, whether it's fucking becoming the best that you can be, fucking working, or putting in work in the gym. Whatever you're doing, you're always going to be at work, because you should be reaching a goal at all times as a man. So the most you can do for yourself is just be at peace with yourself, and then at war with everything else. But if you're at war with yourself and you're fucking at peace with everything else, how are you ever going to grow as a man if you're just fighting with yourself the whole time, because you can't be your true self because you're just afraid what people think? So fuck what people think. Stand on your beliefs, start pushing boundaries, start fucking telling people no, stop appeasing everyone, and fucking stand on your word, and fuck people's feelings. Prioritize, put yourself first. Put yourself first. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's a very warrior way to put it. I like the way that you put it, because if you think about that, right? When you're in a blue pill mentality, I could see a guy easily putting himself in a scenario where he is very upset and angry, because like maybe when he married Susie, he was cool with it because he stepped up to the plate. he listened to his community, and he did what he was asked of him to do. He became the hero that he saw on TV. He was a noble American. He went to college. He went to school. He did what he had to, and he married Susie. But, then about a year into it, he's had 3 different interactions with guys who have had sex with Susie, and it was something he could, pass off at first, but it's something that bothers him now. He can't, really get over it. And then later he's figuring out, oh, Susie has even more of a body count. And there's even more people that kind of been through Susie that he knows, and now he finds it embarrassing that when he goes to the gym, Manuel has had sex with his wife, and James had sex with his wife at the grocery store, and Rocco had sex with her at the club. And now he's starting to see that the good guy and the good boy that he was in the beginning has a lot of consequences that is silently being dealt with, because the good boy can't go to his mom or dad or sister or brother or anybody in his community to be like, yo, I am very upset at how I feel when I know that all these dudes have been inside my girl. And nobody's going to help this dude. And when he ends up losing his shit or start having he's already silently starting to break up with the girl in his mind, but he doesn't understand why he's feeling these feelings of rage, right? Because he hasn't learned how to express it. He doesn't know that the next time that Susie talks to him, he's going to be more and more upset at Susie and more disconnected, because his senses, his deep down in his core, his molecular biological level, he knows something is warning his spirit to get the fuck away from this woman who's been ran through by too many other men. That is a problem for people that are in that state of mind. Now, let's think about this. Why does the person not be able to talk to his sister or his mom or any of his close people? Because blue pill people, like Tess was just saying a moment ago, care about what other people think. If you're a guy and you care about what other people think, my guy, I'm sorry, but if you are young and in your 20s and you care about what people think, I got news for you in this world. You are fucked. Bro, listen, take it from me as somebody who's been in this world, this space, the red pill world, the red pill space, the red pill rage, the red pill artist, red pill podcaster, red pill this, red pill that. As someone who's been all up in this area, canceled or ghosted or taken down or had accounts banned, I'll tell you something. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me or what I say or what I do, which is what makes this show so fucking awesome. You can count on me and Tez to tell you what you need to hear in order to get yourself into a better place. We will do what it takes to get you to the next level of your life so you can be an awesome professional in the world of dating and other things that we have planned for you right now behind the subs wall at subs.com/lifeofchris livestream and subs.com/5star. That's number 5STAR. You cannot care what people think. If you do care what people think, you are a bitch of a man. Another thing is that if you are in a blue pill mentality, you're going to be afraid to look at your girl and be like, listen, I need to have sex. Right? You're going to be in this weird standoffish relationship with your physical needs, your sexual needs, right? Whereas in a red pill mentality, you would know that you speak into command what is for you. You say, I need this, and it is given to you. And if she's not giving you what you need when you need it, she gone. If you cannot command your fantasies as a man, you are a blue-pilled bitch that didn't have the strength, the fortitude, the mentality, the charisma, or the swag, or the chemistry, or the ability to talk to a woman and get what you want. Imagine me looking at you in a sales job and say, really? You want to say to me you're a salesman, but you can't get $1? You want to say you're marketing, but you can't get a view? You want to say that you're in advertising, but you can't get a reward? How can you say that you're a basketball player, but you've never dribbled? How can you say that you're a boxer if you've never punched? How can you say you're in command of your sex life if you can't command a fantasy?
Yeah, and it's with the blue pill guys, something that I want to touch on again is you motherfuckers have to get in the gym. get in the fucking gym, because once you get strong and you fucking start feeling like you're gonna want to just say what you believe more, because like someone's gonna beat your ass, like, and that's one component of it, is like fucking be strong and be able to defend your word. And another thing with blue pill guys is like, you have to really just say, like I said it again, fuck what people think and just start behaving the way that you want to behave. Because blue pill, you're not gonna ever get the results that you want to get if you keep just behaving this way, being this nice guy, and fucking being afraid of the outcome. Because if you're afraid of the outcome, then you're just gonna be a slave to fucking society and what other people think. So you don't want to be that guy. Because if you're that guy, you're only thing you're gonna be mad at is yourself at the end of the day. You're gonna fucking hate people for not behaving the way that you want them to behave, but you're training them to behave this way by the way that you're behaving. So you're mad at people by the way that they treat you, but you're training them to treat you that way based on the way that you're behaving. So it's like, in life, you're getting the outcome that you get because of you. It's not anyone else's fault. And that's one thing with blue pill people, they don't take accountability as much. So it's like, if people are treating you poorly, people aren't respecting you, it's not them. It's not because they're bad people. It's just because you've trained them to treat you that way based on your behavior. So you being a people pleaser, want to be liked by everybody, and then them not respecting you, and then you're mad at them for not respecting you, but really it's your fault. So you should only be mad at yourself because you've programmed them, you trained them to behave that way around you. So you have to prioritize your wants and your needs as a man above everyone else's, because that is the only way you're going to get to where you want to get to. Because if you're always concerned about fucking what other people want and what other people think, you're going to be guided down their path. Like, you're not following your own path as a man if you're only doing what you want and what you believe. If you're always concerned about what people think, what they want, how they feel, and you're letting them lead you, it's like you're just astray. You're kind of like just a fly on the wall, just going with the flow of things, and life is going to take you wherever it takes you because you don't have your own path. You're not fucking walking in your own truth. So you're just being guided by other people. And if you let that happen, next thing you know, when you look up 5-10 years, you're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? Like, and then you're gonna find out, like, fuck, I should have just said, like, then you're gonna realize these people don't give a fuck about me anyways. All these people that I cared about what they thought, what they believed, I acted this way because I didn't want them to be mad at me. And it's like, they really don't even give a fuck about you. So you care about what people think so much, you don't want them to be mad at you, and these same people don't even give a fuck about you or anything. Like, so it just doesn't make any sense when you really start to put things in perspective and really like think about it. It's like, who gives a fuck? Start walking in your fucking truth. And when I say your truth, just start fucking saying what you believe so you can fucking actually, that's the only way to be free. Because if you're always just fucking lying and going with the flow, what other people think, it's like you're just trapped inside. So the only way to freedom as a man is telling the truth.
You know what's another way that you really know someone's a blue pill person? Is that they always believe the mainstream narrative. Like, whatever the hot buzzword topics are, whatever that is in the mainstream of news sources that have the goal of lying to you and destroying your life, but you can't see that, so you believe every last soundbite and news clip that comes to you. You're a blue pill person. You can't see the truth. You're constantly being fed lies.
You can't think for yourself. Like, you can't. Like, you have no critical thinking.
Yeah, and you know another scenario I've been in? Hello. Another scenario I've been in is like with celebrities, bro. All right, there are let's say corn stars in this world, and I've got to meet a bunch of them, right? Hello. Hold on 1 second here. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. All right. So, with some of those corn stars, right, or people who are in the OF world, what'll happen is like I'll cross paths with them, or maybe they're in like hip hop, right? They're a hip hop star, or they're in like one of those. Okay, so hip hop, corn stars, OF, all of them, all three of those industries, right? I'll meet people in that area, and I'll say something along the lines of, "Hey, do you want to come on this show or other shows and talk about the intersectional dynamics of dating, or do you want to talk about like XYZ in the world of dating?" as soon as they hear any of this shit, right? And again, it doesn't matter where in society that they are, but if they subscribe that sex work is okay, when they hear me say that, what will happen is in their brain, they get very like standoffish because they don't want to be held accountable, because discipline is like a prison to them, but accountability is like their nose being rubbed in shit as a dog, you know what I mean? They're like their nose being rubbed in piss. Like they will not look at the mess that they've made. They refuse to see it be cleaned. And if we're gonna talk about it in front of a live studio audience of people or let them be held accountable, they run from that shit like a plague, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Like, as a Blue Pill guy, something a takeaway from this is the next time you're around your friend group or the girl and you've been wanting to say something that you believe so bad, but you've always just held back because you were maybe afraid that this person's gonna hate you or they're gonna stop talking to you. The next time you have that feeling, just start saying it. Just say it. Fuck it. Obviously, fucking don't be a fucking idiot. If you're at work and you fucking think your manager, your boss, whoever is a bitch, and you fucking just start saying, I think you're a bitch, like, you're gonna get fired. Like, that's just dumb as fuck. But if you're like in a setting to where it's like fucking the only consequence really is you might have to fight someone, then yeah, fucking say what you believe. Like, just go against the grain. The next time you have that feeling and you want to say something and you've been holding back because you're afraid of what the outcome might be, the next time you have the opportunity, just fucking say it. And then you're gonna start to build that muscle because you're gonna see like, okay, nothing happened. They're still cool with me. And then over time, you're gonna be like, they actually respect me more for it, and they're gonna fuck with you more because like, damn, like, it takes bravery. Like, it's the brave thing. Like, being red pill, that's why it's respected. It's because it's more brave to be red pill, to say what you believe, to say the truth, not caring about what people think, and just always siding with the truth. People aren't gonna like you, but they respect you simply because it's brave. They are afraid to do that, and they respect it because they know that they're not doing it, and they respect you because you're doing what they know that they should be doing. So you're the brave one who doesn't give a fuck, who's willing to do whatever, who's willing to say what he believes and stand on whatever and deal with the consequences, whatever the repercussions are, because you're a fucking man. And it's interesting how that works is you might be around some very blue pill people, whether it's your coworkers, friends, and it's like they really don't respect other blue pill people. Like, they actually they don't like red pill people, but they respect them. It's interesting. It's like if you start identifying with their beliefs and shit and start going with the flow with these real, very blue pill liberal people, it's like when you get it around them, it's like they don't respect you for like siding with their beliefs. Yeah, they might like you and kind of laugh with you in public, but they respect the person who's opposite, that red pill person who just says the truth all the time, who doesn't give a fuck about their feelings. If there's fucking 3 lesbians and 2 gay people talking and fucking there's a straight toxically masculine man, he's like, there's fucking 2 genders, and he's like saying what he believes and shit. He's like, I don't really fuck with this kind of shit, LGBTQ. It's like they hate the shit, they don't like it, but they respect it. Like, wow. But then you're the straight blue pill guy who's kind of just being all friendly with the LGBT group and kind of falling into their frame, going along with everything that they do because you just want to kind of be accepted and liked. They're like, they still just don't respect it. They're like, oh, like he's not one of us. Like they might like you, go along with you, but they don't respect it. So ultimately, as a man, I'll say this again, and I'm gonna drill it in your fucking head. You want respect. Respect is the main thing. Fuck everything else. If everyone's gonna like you but they're not gonna respect you, being respected and not liked feels a lot better than being liked and not respected. Because people want to be around you all day, fucking laugh and joke, but you know deep down they don't respect you. They don't have the same respect that they might have for someone else who's fucking says what they believe, stand on their word. So as a blue pill guy, I want you to prioritize being respected over being liked.
And there's a reason for this, because respect can only come from the truth. And me and your boy over here, Tez, are spitting the motherfucking truth. Now, let me tell you something why they can't respect lies. Your boy is about to go in, bro. I'm not even going to hold back on this one. The reason why they don't respect the lies is because they know that the lies are lies. They know that when they're talking about all this like body count, sexual liberation bullshit, they know it's bullshit. They know that they're lying. They know it's whoredom. When it comes to homosexuality. Hello. Yo, gang. We locking in. Can you hear me? Yeah, they know when it comes to homosexuality, and the Bible says this is an abomination. Leviticus 20:13. He who lay with a man as he lay with a woman, as if it is a woman, death to both parties. They know that it says that, right? So watch this, right? There was a girl who was sitting here the other day, and she goes on to say that I think that guys that are in the red pill that have this ideology are actually homo. But she has the blue pill mentality, right? So she says that. To which I say, well, then I guess that I know that you hate homosexuals, right? Which is a line that I'll use on other ones. I didn't use it with that one in particular, but see, she is trying to condemn men in the red pill by saying that if they have standards on women, that makes them gay. But she's trying to put down people as if gay people are bad. But in her belief system, through the blue pill lens, being gay is good. So they know deep down in the core when they use it as a way to bring down straight men who see the truth in the red pill, they know that what they're doing is doing how men who are straight and in the red pill would probably bully someone who's a homo or a gay person who has a homosexual sexuality, right? So they would know, like, hey man, you're gay, or if like they're doing that to bring another person down. The girls or the people that do that know that when they're doing that, they're trying to make the person look bad because they know that if that person is gay, that act is bad. See, they're doing the same thing. They operate on lies that they themselves do not even believe. They have the tongue of a serpent. They lie and they hiss like a fucking snake. It is what they do. Now, get this. I was literally just spitting the game out of a girl recently, right? Talking to her, and she had brought up Fresh and Fit, and I was like, yeah. Me and Fresh, we talked one time, and we were doing a show on his thing called The Fresh Match. In the middle of me talking, the girl literally says, you know he's gay, right? I was like, what the fuck? First of all, shout out to my dog Fresh. No, he's not. That's not true. That girl said that because she wanted to put down him for being in this space talking about these things, because she thinks as a trigger that talking about these things without, I guarantee you, ever watching one of our videos or any of the red pill videos from beginning to end, I guarantee you she doesn't have the attention span to watch a 1 hour video or a 2 hour video and see the whole conversation that's being like marginalized here into bullet point facts. I'm a man. I have preferences. If I'm going to give a woman my heart and love her and give her the world, I want X, Y, Z. That means that I'm looking for someone that can fulfill this criteria, and this criteria. And if she does that, I'll give her the greatest, sweetest life ever. They hear that, but when it's in clips, they don't fucking hear that, right? They don't know that. Or maybe they don't even hear it. As soon as you say anything that's contradicting to them, they're like, fuck this, fuck you, we don't want anything to do with you, we hate you, we hate your standard. But it's okay for their standards to be shoved down your throat in front of everybody no matter what it is. So it's I'm a girl and I'm sexually liberated, take my fucking standard, it's shoved down your throat. I'm a tranny, take that standard, it goes down your throat. I'm gay, I'm LGBTQ, LMNOP, HDMI 5, PS5, bruv. Shove it down your throat, shove it down your throat, shove it down your throat. See, you can have our thing shoved down your throat, but as soon as we say, hey, hold on, wait, I'm not okay with that. I have some standards, I have some principles. How dare you? How could you? And that's how they treat us. And some people when I'm doing this shit are just like, hey man, I'd love to come on and have a discourse and talk with you. And other people are like, how could there be men that talk about women and have a standard and a show? How dare you? Also, another component of being red pilled is that you get shit done. Shout out to us, by the way, man. We get a lot of good stuff done, you know what I'm saying? But blue pill people, they always stick to the rat race. They'll never do anything extraordinary. And that leads me back to what Tez was just saying, right? There's a movie called Troy with Brad Pitt where Brad Pitt plays Achilles. Achilles is a great warrior in all of the land, And before they take the Trojan horse into Troy, or the Trojan horse into that place, what happens is that Achilles, a great warrior, had been speaking to a boy as he was about to ride off into the sunset, and the boy is handing him his helmet. And the boy says to Achilles, "Oh no, I don't think I would want to go fight all those bad men. That sounds scary." And then Achilles looks at that little boy and says, "And that's why nobody will remember your name," and rides off into the fucking sunset, because Achilles has the bravery that it takes to see the truth and be a warrior and ride off into the battlefield and fight for what he believes in and fight for what is right, while that little boy clearly must have been raised by a single mother. I guarantee you, if you go back and watch the movie, he's probably raised by a single mother, saying single mother bullshit, saying, "I'm too scared to fight these battles." And he's like, "Yeah, that's why no one's gonna remember you, homie. You ain't shit."
Straight up gay. Straight up gay. And now, to break this down for the people watching this shit, blue pill is simply like an ideal way of thinking, and I said this at the beginning of the podcast. So if you just tuned in, blue pill is an ideal way of thinking. Red pill is the real way of thinking, like the reality. So red pill falls more into like the reality. It's about what's real, what's actually going on, and blue pill is more of what's just ideal. Like ideally, this is how things should be. So a blue pill person is like, we should all be able to leave our doors unlocked and be safe. No one should rob us. No one should fucking steal from us. And then the blue pill person will leave their door unlocked because it's like, yeah, ideally, and if in a perfect world, no one should break into your house and rob it. But they're like, no one should do this, so I'm going to leave my fucking door unlocked, and I'm just going to live because it just shouldn't be that way. But then it's like, that's dumb as fuck, because there are fucking robbers, thieves out there that are going to break into your house that just fucking, they steal shit, so that's what they're going to do. Now a red pill person is going to say, fucking, yeah, sure, the world should be like that. No one should fucking steal, no one should rob, but people out there, they do, so I'm going to fucking lock my doors, because in the real world, in reality, people do that shit. So blue pill people, they fucking put on a pedestal of what the world should be. They don't really think too much about reality and what it actually is. They prioritize feelings and an ideal way of thinking, which it just isn't real, which morally a lot of times it's great, it's right, it's like, yes, it makes sense, but the world just doesn't work that way. Like it's just not real. So that's what can hurt a blue pill person. It's like, it makes you feel good, but in reality, it's just not real. So feeling inside is like, yes, great, but then you're not going to get anywhere in the real world, is because like, what the fuck, it's not real. But a red pill person is going to be like, I'm going to just I'll adapt to the world, reality, and that's how I'm going to live my life. So if you're a blue pill person, stop fucking prioritizing your feelings in the way that the world should be, and there should be fucking 30 genders. I shouldn't have any standards. I shouldn't care about my girl's past and all that shit. It's like, no, reality is, if she's a hoe in the past, chances are your relationship's gonna end sooner than if she wasn't a hoe. So if you're a blue pill guy, stop prioritizing your fucking feelings. Start going with what's real, so you can stop being fucking gay.
Facts. You need to know the principles of the world to stop being a fucking bitch. Literally, like blue pill and red pill can come in many different forms for the way in which it is presented. For example, we talk about it in the forms of dating, but it also comes in like for spirituality, the Bible, right? If you mention the book of Enoch to somebody, often you'll find that, like, if you say, hey, have you ever read the book of Enoch, and it says XYZ, they'll all have this response built in. No, I haven't read the book of Enoch because it's not canon to the Bible. It wasn't a part of the Bible at the time, but they don't know why they're saying what they're saying. So if you ask them a follow-up question like, well, did you know that like in the actual Bible it mentions Enoch? So why wouldn't it be a part of it if it references itself? And they can't answer questions like that because they can't think. And for whatever reason, they have a default rebuttal built in. Like, no, don't read that, don't read that. But then it's like, well, why would you tell me to read something? Have you ever read that? And do you have any programming in yourself for any other book? Like, for example, if I wanted to read Think and Grow Rich, would you stop me? If I wanted to read 48 Laws of Power, would you say no? right? Why is it out of all the fucking books, that one book is something you don't want me to read? So that'll happen, but like with dating, right? It'll be like, no. You need to step up and be a man. You need to step up to the plate and be a man. She's the greatest thing ever for you. She is a happy wife, happy life. If you're not listening to her and consulting her for all your decisions, you're not even a real man. Right? Like the shit he was just talking about. Like when you have to get on the phone and be like, yeah, hold on, let me talk to my wife real quick and just consult with her and see. We know you're a bitch, Tom or Fred or Larry or whichever one of you guys is doing that bullshit. We know that you have surrendered all your power to the woman, meaning you have no power, meaning she sucks on your tits at night because you're a bitch. That's the truth.
Imagine wanting to go buy a car and you say, I need to talk to my wife.
What?
Imagine you fucking... Just imagine, like...
What?
Guys are really doing that, like... Imagine you have to go consult with your wife before you before you go do something, before you make a decision. That is so fucking gay, bro. Like, you can't make a decision on your own with, like... How is that even a thing, really? Like, I need to talk to my wife before. That's just straight. It's gay. It's gay. So don't be fucking gay as a blue pill guy and fucking start prioritizing the truth. Like, and yeah, this doesn't mean you have to be a fucking bad person. A lot of times with the red pill shit, like you may feel like you're a bad person. You may feel like everyone hates you. But like I said, you're going to be at peace with yourself. So you'd rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world than the other way around. So stand on your shit and fucking be a man. Don't be a little fucking bitch. Because if you're blue pill, fucking being a fucking liberal and you kind of just fucking going with girls and shit and just being, it's just not natural for you as a man. So just like start going with your natural state and challenging. One thing you have to do if you're blue pill, challenge your fucking beliefs. Like be open to hearing other people out and like actually questioning whether or not if it's true. Challenge your beliefs, because a lot of people, they don't, like Chris, you brought up like thinking. A lot of people don't like to think because it's the easy thing to do. It's easy to not think. You have no accountability. There's no accountability on what you fucking have to do if you don't think. Like if you're kind of just going with whatever the news says or what the mainstream media or everyone's saying one thing, you kind of just go with it. You don't think on your own, and it's easy. Once you start thinking and questioning beliefs and shit, then you start seeing shit for really is, and you kind of have to be accountable because you can't unsee the truth. Like that's one thing, you can never unsee the truth. So I get it. If you're afraid to actually think and fucking take off that blindfold and see the truth because you're afraid, you don't know if you can handle the pressure or not, it is hard, but it's worth it because it's an uphill battle that we're going to keep fighting and we're going to see the results and get the reward. So don't be a fucking bitch and live a lie, because if you continue to live a lie and you know you're living a lie, by the time the truth comes out, it can be too late. You don't want to be fucking 60 and you want to start realizing that, oh, I should have fucking not been a bitch when I was 20 or 30 and now I'm 60 and fucking it's too late for me to do anything. It's never too late if you're still breathing, but you get what I'm saying. If you're 60, 70 and then you want to make that change, it's like, what the fuck? And I truly believe that, I haven't seen a stat for this, but I truly believe that blue pill guys off themselves more than red pill guys.
Yo, you want to know something? I know things. I know things. All right, I could say this, right? I know personally here in Florida people that are EMTs, and I know EMTs and firefighters that have cleaned people up off of train tracks for relationships. There have been scenarios where the EMT cleans up a guy, and then because of the heartbreak of that happening, cleans up the girl, or the reverse scenario. Like that does happen, and I'm telling you, if you feel this way, where you would do such a thing and then write a letter and all that, you blue pill all the way through. Everything about your frame of understanding of love, the pain that you're feeling, the emotions that you're feeling, what you're doing, what you're thinking, your thoughts, your actions, blue.
Completely. So it's like blue pill guys, they're just weaker. They're weaker. So it's like blue pill guys are the school shooters, The motherfuckers who can't control their emotions, who just explode. Those are blue pill guys. So we broke down blue pill and red pill. Yes, red pill is the way to go as a fucking man, because blue pill is just straight, it's gay. Don't fucking be gay and go against your fucking natural biological makeup. We broke this shit down, gave him some fucking fire heat, and yeah, we broke it down.
Look at this. Look at my face. Imagine if I couldn't walk into a room and say, "Hi, my name is Chris. I date multiple women. You could be one of many, but you'll never be the only one. You call it a harem, and I call it a family. You say it shouldn't be done. I find biblical proof it should be done. You fucking bitch." Imagine if I cared what people thought. Here's my face. I'm saying it to you. This is reality. And, you know, like, if you couldn't articulate what you wanted to say, what you're actually thinking in your head or feeling or doing, I'm sure you blow the fuck up on the inside at some point. You're just going to snap, bro. You're going to explode because you'll not be able to be like stoic. You know what I mean? You won't be able to like really retain what you're feeling. You're gonna be one of those dudes putting holes in the walls and shit. Woo!
I was there as a kid. I was fucking punching holes in the walls and shit. I was fucking pissed off as a kid doing that shit. But yeah, bro, you won't be able to control your emotions and fucking be a man. Yeah, so fucking don't be fucking gay. The truth is what matters. Be a fucking man.
We are bringing you guys some awesome shit coming up really soon here on 5 Star, man. We have got a lot of cool things game planned out for you as we're hitting that September, October, November, December, end of the year for 2025. Last final run of the last quarter, the last grand fucking finale. Me and Tez are locking in to give you guys excellent content, excellent guests, excellent footage, excellent shows, excellent value, and beyond excellence behind the subs.com/5star paywall. We need you guys in there. The more members that we have, the more exclusive things that we could do as far as matchmaking, dating, events, and all the things that we could do to bring you excellent amounts of value and courses that can help you get into your dating profile, upgrade your dating Instagrams, and update your dating bios. We're going to actually break down a lot of things that are going to help you guys get to where you're going, and you're going to see a lot of progress on our end too. We're doing everything we can to bring you the hottest fucking show on YouTube, Rumble, X, Twitch, wherever you find 5 Star. 5 Star is out there for you. Make sure you're following us on X, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere that you can Google, just at number 5 STAR Livestream. You put that in there. Anywhere you see us, make sure you follow us, the boy, the kids. We out here. We do it for you.
Let's fucking get it. 5-star live stream, all platforms, high demand _Tez. We are fucking out here. We're going to keep bringing it live on fucking Fridays. We skipped a day, so today's Saturday, Sundays, Wednesday. We're going to keep fucking bringing it to you. Make sure to comment. Let us know what you want to see, what you think we could improve on, what topics you want to fucking hear about. Fucking give us feedback, and we're going to stay connected, and we're going to hit the fucking top, make it to the top together. Let's fucking get on this journey and get to the fucking top of that mountain. Let's get it.
Big facts. We got a lot of things coming. We got the Brotherhood coming. We got our single coming. It's already out there. Go grab the single, 5 Star.